everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fights. I am your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and we are back with a new Fandom Fight singles debut. Haven't had one of these in a minute, and we call it a debut, but we've seen two of these people around the block before. Here to help me call the match, the one, the only, the Fandom Fight Teams champion, Tim the Hulk McCullough. How you doing, Tim?
Hey, that's me. I'm very excited to be here. I don't know a lot about one of these players. I know a little about one of these players. It'll be interesting. Spence, obviously, having debuted in Warzone this season. That was this season. I think that was this season. Doing pretty well over there. Hasn't debuted over here yet. How will they factor in? Will they be the new Rising Star Fandom? I don't know. And before you said, hey, Evan is playing this match, I don't know who Evan is. I've never heard of the person. So we'll see how that factors into things. Is he even good at trivia? I don't know, because I don't know who he is. You tell me.
According to Chris, I had a stroke. Chris Clark, he is the worst human on the face of the earth. However, To us, we know Evan DeGraff from the old Worldwide Movie Trivia days, coming back into the world of multiplex to make his debut with the Phantom Fights division. Adelaide, the Matriarchy, Spence, as you said, from Warzone. We've seen how they performed, namely success in the Team Waterloo. So we'll see how these two do in the Phantom singles division. I think that's enough from us. We'll hear what these two have to say right now in promos.
Well. I guess you could call this a return or an entrance or whatever. So I was sitting on a StreamYard call, whatever this new age platform is, with this kid named Adelaide. And it's really weird every now and then when you see someone on your age in this space, because this place is fucking weird. And we're talking, and my good friend Caleb Coho and Abby Friel both called out the facts that Adelaide is shit at trivia. That's good news for me because I'm shit at trivia too. So, with my great wits and probably like 2 or 3 Trulies in, I decided to go, you know what, Adelaide? Especially after he got shat on in a DCOM Iron Man match. It's like, you know what, Adelaide? It's time for me and you to play. And here's the reason to multiplex fandom. Look, I could be wrong. I see myself as a bigger name than you guys. And I don't want to be mean about it, but if you look at our Twitter followings, who's got the bigger count here? If you look at viewership on YouTube videos that we're on, who's got the bigger count here? So no disrespect to Adelaide or whatever they try to achieve here, but I've come back to remind everybody of one thing. Who started all of this here? Now, today, and forever. So I guess we're doing some fandom fights. Thank God I'm nerdy enough to know these things, to know what a Star Wars movie is, to know who Steven Spielberg is, even Pirates of the Caribbean. At least I'm smart enough to know these things. At least I'm not dumb enough to accept a match against me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye, Adelaide Spence. I hope to see your retirement after this.
Jesus Christ, Evan! I came in here to try and play against, friends, someone I've talked to a few times. No, you just wanted to be here and insult me. Jesus. I had a whole thing prepared about, like, hey, there's no Angry Birds movies. I might get a question. No! You just came in here and insulted me. And I didn't know Abby said... Whatever. The main point is, you don't gotta be a dick to cut a promo, Evan. Just say you're gonna beat me, which you won't. Say you'll put up a fight, which you won't. Say you studied, which you didn't. And we can play. So you know what, Evan? Let's play.
Well, Tim, those were some fire promos. Evan coming in hot with some shots at all of us. I don't know who runs the Twitter, but apparently our numbers are weak sauce. Adelaide playing victim card? Or just saying, what the fuck? For like 3 minutes? I'll quote Caleb Boatman. I don't know if these promos were promos or a Peter Jackson movie. But they were long. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, they were long. I feel like I'm supposed to be offended, but Evan just kind of came off like a what's the word I'm looking for? Douche. So that was interesting. And then there was Adelaide, like throwing a little bit of flame there. I liked it. I have no idea what's happening. Let's just get into it. Caleb.
Absolutely, but we'll go ahead. We'll get our competitors in and explain the rules of round number 1, which work like this. You're each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of fandom. Fight. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1? All right.
Adelaide,
Then,
you might want to take that crown off your head because there's only one king in this stream, and that name is Coho.
I'm not a
Okay.
king.
that's
I'm
called
not.
pandering, and I'll accept it. Tim, go ahead and give them their first question.
Yes, I would like to get this going. Okay, your first question is in the category of MCU. In Avengers Endgame, which character in the film is the first to physically snap while holding all 6 stones? What would you do with the Infinity Stones if you had them?
I'd like to get myself an infinite supply of brisk iced tea every time. Every time, just snap another one into my hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Evan
Thor?
and Adelaide.
Hulk.
Hulk is correct.
Is the correct answer.
All
right.
Yeah, I was thinking about that first scene.
Your second question comes in the category of DC. In Superman 3, what town does Clark go to for his high school reunion?
Fuck.
I will tell you what the answer isn't, and the answer isn't Texas.
Shots fired at the match that came out earlier today.
Woo!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Spence this time.
I don't know. Smallville.
And Evan.
Smallville.
Both are correct for a point.
All right, next question is in the category of Disney animation. What Disney animated movie and its sequel has the voice talents of Ed O'Neill, Jack McBrayer, Jane Lynch, and Alan Tudyk?
So for clarification, do you need the names of both films?
You could one or the other. I don't really care.
Okay.
If you give me the franchise, that's what I'm really looking for.
Somebody save me.
Bet you want it. Break right through. Oh, that's beautiful.
Nothing better than CW. Smallville.
That was nothing but net. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. We'll go to Evan first.
Frozen?
And Adelaide.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph is the
Correct.
correct answer.
Adelaide, perfect through 3 as we go to the fourth question in the category of Fandom Oscars. What fandom film won Best Animated Feature at the 2011 ceremony for films released in 2010?
Good year, 2010.
That is a good year for movies.
I was just talking about life.
Oh, sure.
It was no 2020, but it was
You know where I was 10 years ago, Tim?
in preschool. 4,
Sure.
3, 2,
Damn it.
1. Pens down.
I set
we'll
that
go
up.
We'll go to Spence
Pretty sure it's Tankle.
and Evan.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story
Story
3 is correct.
Ooh.
All right, 3-2 as you get to the fifth question.
Which is in the category of apes, Planet of the Apes.
Fuck this.
In how many Planet of the Apes films is there a character named Caesar? Let me tell you, these movies are one spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball. They are a mixed bag if there ever was one.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Evan first.
7.
And Adelaide.
5.
I was correct for a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All right.
no. I
Your sixth question is in the category of Star Trek. In which Star Trek film will you find the USS Grissom?
The real question is, in what Star Trek film will you find the USS Coho?
You'll find it in the background of Galaxy Quest.
So I just want to know, who really watches Star Trek movies for pleasure?
That would be me.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
Tuig, Nicholas J. 5.
That is one J Tuig as well. Yes.
1. Pen style. We'll start with Spence.
Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country.
It's incorrect. And Evan.
Star Trek Beyond.
Looking for Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Star Trek 3.
The one where
Did they ever find him?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Unfortunately. All right.
That's spoilers. How dare you?
Next question is in the category of Rocky. In Rocky, why does Apollo Creed decide to have a new opponent in his title match? This question's kind of like, what the film's about.
A little bit.
So if they don't know the answer, maybe they've never seen the film.
I haven't, but I love Creed. Creed's my favorite movie of 2015.
Creed slaps. We'll agree. Can't
I'm
confirm.
very confused. Fine.
It's the best of the franchise.
It's like saying if Jaws: The Revenge is your favorite Jaws movie, but you've never seen the first one. Penn's. It was a joke. We're gonna go. It was a joke. We're going to Evan first,
I put tickets weren't selling.
and Adelaide.
I said so he can get paid.
Incorrect. Yeah,
Yep,
we're looking
correct.
for his opponent drops the match due to an injured hand.
That looked like a hesitant challenge, and then a weird
The
wave.
wording of the question
Wait,
is just
so who got it right?
No,
Neither of us.
No,
neither of you are correct.
I'm good.
All right. Your eighth question. Your eighth question is the category of YA dystopia. In the Hunger Games, the tributes are rated after training on a scale of what to what? 1 to what? Sorry. Words.
I have no clue.
It's on the wheel. You probably should have studied.
Get paid, get laid, Gatorade. Caleb out with 2020.
Who
There's,
has the time to study?
Oof,
Honestly.
oh boy.
Tim's,
This
Tim is scared.
Getting me fired up.
2, 1.
Maybe I stayed in KC longer.
Pens down. We're going to start with Spence.
12.
And Evan.
I went 13.
12 is correct.
Nice.
As we get to the penultimate question, Tim.
Yeah, it's in the category.
Can I get score? Can I get a score?
5-2, Adelaide.
The category is Pixar. In The Incredibles, what is Buddy's superhero name when he is trying to be Mr. Incredible's sidekick?
Did you know Brad Bird's my favorite director?
Holy shit. This movie slaps.
It slaps. Great film. Great film.
That's why Brad Bird's my favorite director.
It's fair. He made
I'm
what,
sorry,
4 movies?
I have so many things.
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Evan
Incredible.
and Spence.
Incrediboy.
That is correct. 6-3 as we get to the last question in the category of Middle Earth. What possession of Frodo's do orcs fight over in Chirrith Ungol, allowing Sam to come and rescue Frodo in The Return of the King?
Like I know this.
That's me 4 months ago, Tim.
Yeah. You did a good job pronouncing all the words, though.
I know, right?
You did a good
I
job.
feel good.
5.
Pat myself on the back on that one.
Who watches Lord of the Rings movies?
Unfortunately, I do.
Holy shit. Adelaide, Spence, we'll go to you first.
I don't know. Mithril armor?
And we'll go to Evan.
I put The Ring.
I'm inclined to give Spence the point for Mithril.
I am as well, yes.
That's correct.
What was
We
the
had
answer?
Mithril vest or Mithril shirt. Would have accepted either.
I'm not going to challenge.
All right.
So at the end of round number 1, Spence is in the lead 7-3, but anything can happen as I bring up the lovely wheel from wheelside.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt for multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. Your categories on the wheel tonight are YA Dystopia, DreamWorks Animation, Pixar, MCU, Quotes, Planet of the Apes, Star Trek, and Star Wars, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Adelaide, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Evan?
I will defer.
All right, Evan, then this is your spin at the wheel.
Spin it.
And it lands on the category of Star Wars. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Yeah, we're going to keep it.
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll give Evan his questions in the category of Star Wars.
I did a rewatch not too long ago. Actually, I've done 2 rewatches now in the past.
Well, let's hope these rewatches pay off for you. Your first question in the category of
Probably
Star Wars. What is the name of Jyn Erso's mother who is killed at the start of Rogue One?
Fuck. Oh, damn. Sorry if we don't cuss. I'll go multiple choice.
You are totally okay. Fucking shit. A. Catherine. B. Sarah. C. Lyra. D. Kirsten.
Does it cost to repeat the choices?
Nope, you're allowed to do that. A. Catherine. B. Sarah. C. Lyra. D. Kirsten.
Catherine.
That is incorrect. Spence with a chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A. Catherine. B. Sarah. C. Lyra. Or D. Kirsten.
C.
That is correct for 1 point.
Bro, I'm a phony. I'm a straight phony.
Believe it. All right, your second question of the category is Star Wars. In Revenge of the Sith, what type of droid kills R4?
These are some hard questions. We'll go multiple choice.
Your options are A. Buzz droid. B. Battle droid. C. Vulture droid. Or D. Droidica.
Buzz droid.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question in the category of Star Wars. What is the name of the device that Kylo Ren is after during the opening of The Rise of Skywalker?
Oh, no. Oh, I know. Oh, it's the Sith Wayfinder.
That is correct for a big 2 points, Tim. All right, your penultimate question, Evan, in the category of Star Wars. Who voices Yoda in Star Wars The Clone Wars?
Oh, multiple choice.
Is it A. Tom Kane, B. Frank Oz, C. Ian Abercrombie, or D. Corey Burton?
We're talking about the movie, correct?
Correct.
Frank Oz.
Is incorrect. Spends the chance with a 1 point steal. Your options again are A. Tom Kane, B. Frank Oz, C. Ian Abercrombie, or D. Corey Burton.
D.
D is also incorrect. Looking for A. Tom Kane, also the narrator of the film. All right, and your last question in the category of Star Wars. You will find Echo Base being defended by Rogue Squadron on what planet in the original trilogy?
Repeat the question.
That'll be your first repeat. You will find Echo Base being defended by Rogue Squadron on what planet in the original trilogy?
Hoth.
That is correct for another big 2 points, Tim, which puts him at 8 coming out of his round, tying him with Spence. But anything can happen as we get back with Spence's turn at the wheel.
Absolutely. So let's spin that wheel and see what happens.
All right, Adelaide, your first spin is in, and it lands on opponent's choice.
Perfect.
All right, your options available that you can give Evan are YA Dystopia, DreamWorks Animation, Pixar, MCU, Quotes, Planet of the Apes, and Star Trek.
So I feel like I need to give my best chance to get like good categories that I can, maybe steal some points with. I also don't know how strong Adelaide is in said categories. I'm going to go with, because I think the questions are going to be a little bit deeper, and I don't know how many times they have watched these movies, but it's going to be my best category. We're going to have to go with Pixar.
All right. Thank you for walking through that very, very riveting decision process. Tim, go through questions in Pixar.
Thank you for saying what I was thinking. Beautiful. All right, Spence, I will give you your questions in Pixar. Are you ready?
Yep.
Don't hate entertainment, y'all. Don't hate the entertainment.
That's going to be a big fat yikes for me, dog. Question 1 in Pixar. What is the name of the town lightning is stuck in Cars?
Radiator Springs.
That is correct for 2 points.
2 big points.
I am upset.
I'm upset too. Question 2.
What kind of...
What is the name of the leader of the tank gang in Finding Nemo?
Gil.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Spence, your next question. Who is playing the Buzz video game at the start of Toy Story 2?
Rex.
That's correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Who voices Slim in A Bug's Life?
That's a toughie. Now we know he's not going to KO me. Now we know Adelaide's not going to KO me, which is
I couldn't anyways, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Richard Kind, B, Dennis Leary, C, Brad Garrett, or D, David Hyde Pierce.
A.
That is incorrect. Evan, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are
Dennis
A.
Leary.
Richard. That is also incorrect.
Oh.
Rip.
It was D, David Hyde Pierce.
Never heard of
It
that guy.
is not the Leary kind. I've been waiting for that pun for so long. I'll see myself out. All right.
Please do.
All right, Spence, your final question in Pixar. In Ratatouille, how did Gusteau die?
Let me say if you do multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, a heart attack, B, suicide, C, poison, or D, cancer.
Jesus Christ. A.
That is correct for 1
I'm going
point.
to challenge.
Okay.
What is your challenge?
I don't think the answers were correct. And I don't think the answers were correct to the question.
Okay.
You don't think the answer of you're challenging that the answer of heart attack is not correct to the question.
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back after this challenge. Okay, we are back from the challenge. We looked into it, and on the official Disney wiki, it does actually say Gusteau died of a broken heart, not necessarily a heart attack like we had. So had it said broken heart, that would have been one thing, but then it didn't. So we will give Spence a new Pixar question. They are going to get the multiple choice right away because they went to multiple choice on the last question. So that is how that is going to work. So Spence, I will give you your replacement question in Pixar. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. What is the name of the main villain in Incredibles 2?
Screenslaver. Oh,
Yep, still
sorry.
only getting 1
Forgot
point.
about that.
So you're good. You're still only getting 1 point, but that is the correct answer. So we'll give you the 1 point, which gets you up to 15. Yes.
I just have so many questions about the Radiator Springs question and how that got through.
Radiator Springs, beautiful film.
One
Beautiful
swing it off
location.
call. All right.
All right.
Round
So
3, baby.
All right, so Spence is in the lead 15-8 as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. We're going to give you the category. You're going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you'd like the category to land on, you're going to get as many points as you betted. If you get it wrong, you lose the amount of points that you bet. Any questions as we get into round number 3? Go.
Nope.
Then your first category you can bet points on is Disney live action. How many points would you like to bet on Disney live action? Please
You can
write
write it
down
down.
the choice to your bet. Yep.
Yeah, write the bet down.
You are both going to get the same questions, so you're going to need to record.
Disney live action. What a category. Let's go to Spence first.
0.
Okay. And Evan?
2.
All right. Evan's going big. Caleb, what's the question?
Have to.
Your question. What Bond director directed Christopher Robin? What were the bets again? I'm sorry.
2 from Evan, 0 from Spence.
All right.
Looking for an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat
1.
the question.
All right. What Bond director directed Christopher Robin?
It's not right, but God damn it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Spence, we will start with you for stats.
Mark Forrester.
And Evan.
Ray, I put down Ray Garcia.
All right, so Mark Forster is the correct answer. That means Evan loses 2 points, goes down to 6. Spence didn't bet anything, so they stay at 15. The next category that you guys can bet points on is Marvel, regular Marvel outside of the MCU. Okay, we'll go to Evan.
2.
All right, and Adelaide.
Game's over. 0.
Yeah, the
But
game's
it's not
over.
but it's
It is not over yet. Okay,
Mathematically.
so the question in Marvel. What was the last live-action Marvel film to have a Stan Lee cameo?
This can include MCU movies, correct?
Irregular Marvel outside of MCU.
Non-MCU Marvel.
It's an interesting category there, Caleb.
This is a category that I have gotten a question about a couple times that made me very, very disappointed in our current society.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Adelaide first for stats.
X-Men Apocalypse.
And Evan.
Spider-Verse.
That is both incorrect. We were looking for Venom. I think that's it then.
Live action,
I'm going
Evan.
to challenge.
Okay.
Because I have no other choice.
Okay. What is your challenge?
I believe Spider-Verse came up after Venom did.
I'll go ahead and I'll read you the question one more time.
Can we just? Yeah, I don't want to edit this out. Yeah.
What was the last live-action Marvel film to feature a Stan Lee cameo? Sorry, buddy. So there you go.
Can I get a "That's rough, buddy" in the chat?
That's rough, buddy. There you go. All right, just making sure mathematically that is.
All right. So the answer was Venom. So Evan does lose 2 more points, and we'll go to the next category, which is what, Caleb?
Your category is Jurassic Park. How many points would you like to bet on Jurassic Park?
Bet 2, Adelaide. Do it, coward.
I'm good.
Bet 2. Bet 2, Adelaide.
The desperation tactics reminding me of a young 14-year-old Caleb Coho. 5, 4, 3,
2, it, coward.
1. We'll get bets starting with Adelaide.
0.
And Evan.
The win's more important to him than the theatrics. I betted 2.
All right, your question, Jurassic Park. How many Jurassic Park films feature a T-Rex?
Good question, but also what a weird one too. Mathematically, we're gonna go.
Perhaps you can complain to the more Twitter followers than you have than us. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Spence for stats.
5.
And Evan.
I said 3, and good game radiators, brains.
And your winner, Adelaide, the Vatriarchy, Spence. The answer was all 5 Jurassic Park movies. Yeah. Final score 15-2, Tim. What a match.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know where to go from this.
We'll do post-match, and then we'll do final thoughts. I'll give my final thoughts then.
All right, we'll go ahead. We'll get some post-match to be starting with our winner, Adelaide Spence. Solid round 1. 7 in round 1. Not a bad round 1, especially from testing sections we've seen. 7's probably the career best you've ever given. But how do you feel you played your game today? Opponent's choice and being able to navigate that is actually kind of impressive.
I mean, not really. I mean, Evan.
Trying to be nice.
Evan came in here and didn't know the field very well. This isn't me ragging on him. That's the only way I won the match. Was he picked a strength that I was very good at. Both of his strengths I was pretty decent at. That's the only deciding factor. If he had picked something else on the wheel, maybe it would have gone a different way. I mean, I won't say I got lucky. Just this was fortunate for me. That's about it.
Fortune favors the bold, I guess. That's a word or a statement, I guess, maybe. Is there anyone you're looking to play now that you have a win in the Fandom Fights division?
Just a harder match, but not too hard, where I can still maybe win, because I don't want to end up with a negative record like I will in Warzone.
Fair enough. It sounds like you're begging to not be cannon fodder. I cannot promise you anything but a return at 1-0. But we will see you in teams, actually, in a couple of weeks. You and your partner, Andrew Barr, technically not wrong, taking on Bounty Hunters Anonymous. How do you feel about that?
Speaking of negative records, we're fucked. I'll see you later, Cody.
Well, there you go, Cody. Your promo has been made. Play that clip, and you're good. We'll go ahead. We'll talk to our unfortunate loser today, Evan. Drowning your sorrows in popcorn, it appears.
What? There's one thing I do. I bring quality entertainment to his washed family.
It's almost like I heard this for 2 years in a different league entirely. Hey, if anything, we could say the shirt was bright and colorful.
Like my
anything
personality.
you think, that's fair. Is there anything you wish you could have done different in your game?
Yeah. First off, radiator springs. Second off, you might have given him Pixar. Third off, no Star Wars questions were tough. They really hit me in the face, dude. I would have written Hulk down instead of Thor, but for some reason I thought Thor snapped his fingers like right at the beginning. He's like, it didn't work, but I couldn't challenge it because I didn't have the complete knowledge, you know. I also had a successful challenge, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. But no one.
Jim Green is out there somewhere giving you a golf clap for that one. The Jim Green School of Challenging is happy that they had a good graduate.
Good for Adelaide. I know they don't win a lot, so he's gonna go home. Sorry, they're gonna go home, and they're gonna take this win and like hang it on their wall because it'll be their proudest achievement of 2020.
Well, the way 2020 is going, I don't blame them. All right, we'll go ahead. We'll do final thoughts and throw it back to Mr. Brigala at the desk.
I have so many thoughts. Yeah, it happened. I'm gonna paint a picture for you, Coho.
Okay.
If in a title match, I ask you, who was the 7th car from the right in the 4th frame of Cars 3? And usually the people in title matches know that. I also expect the people in the debut matches to know Radiator Springs. So that's why that question was there. And yeah, otherwise, Spence, good friggin' job. You played lights out. Questions in Star Wars didn't go Evan's way. It is what it is. I need to go get drunk.
It has been a long day for you and for me. I'm just very confused. I am, after all, blonde now. So we'll wrap this one up. For everyone here, that has been Adelaide. That has been Evan. That has been Tim. I have been Caleb, and this has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys tomorrow with On Your Left and Irish Brothers. Have a good one.
See you then.
There we go.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.